Hello? Hello? Hey, I think I'm live. Cool. Hello. Wait for some people to join. Do 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 do. Hello, person who has just joined. We'll be looking through some of my Lord of the Rings and Star Wars collection. So I think we'll go Star Wars and then Lord of the Rings, and then like interchange it. So one Star Wars minifigure, and then one Lord of the Rings minifigure. So starting us off, we have starting us off, we have hello Scott. Starting us off, we have the Bomb Squad Trooper. I really like how it's orange. I really like the orange molding of the helmet. It's really nice in my opinion. It's Clone Wars. It's not my favourite style of animation, but well, printing, but it's cool. I like it still. Next up, we have a Lord of the Rings orc. With that bit, let's get the lighting bit better quickly. There we go. I can. How does that look? Right there. How's that? There we go. So we have a Lord of the Rings orc here. I like that. I love this helmet design. I love the little crest bit at the back as well. He's one of these ones. He's got like the piercings all along here. Yeah, he's really cool. I like him. Next up, we have Jango Fett. Yeah, that is a good design. Yeah, agreed. I love the helmet of this one and the rangefinder. I think looks really good. I do prefer Lego's new one, actually. There it is. Silver jetpack as well. I love the shiny armor design he's got. I love even the little arrows. Can you see them right up in the top part? I love the detail on the Jango Fett minifigure. Yeah, we have I think this is the cave troll from Lord of the Rings. John, this is one I've seen a lot around online. Oh, hello, 1-2020. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Yeah, I love this figure a lot, actually. I love like the slouch, what would it be called? Hunched over. I'm all good. I'm all good. I love the slouched over thing with the mouth screaming and stuff. I think it's a dual molded tan piece on there as well. And the loincloth is printed along with this speckled back pattern. Not many points of contact, I don't think, like the studs on top. I think it's one of the only ones. Pop him to the side. Next up we have... Ooh, here's a good one. Admiral Yularen. Ooh, here's a good one. Admiral Yularen. He's from the Clone Wars. He came in a poly bag, I think, in 2014. He's really cool. He's missing his hair and he's got a little damage on the face print, but that's really... I don't mind that at all. I love this figure. I want to buy the hair pieces. Probably my next order would be to get that. Yeah, he is. I think he went to the barber's and got it cut off. This is one of the eagles from Lord of the Rings. Hello, Mateo. You alright? I love the eagle. I love the studs on the back as well. I think, yeah, you can actually get, obviously, the figures to ride the eagles, which are really quite cool. I haven't got this far yet in the books or the films, so I don't. I'm pretty sure they ride them in The Hobbit, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm all good, Mateo. The eagles are cool. Next up is Master Yoda. Again, this is the Clone Wars style of Yoda. Back printing on this one. Yeah, he's a cool figure. I definitely prefer the newer mold. I definitely prefer the newer one. It does get the Clone Wars style of animation, though, I think, spot on in this figure. Ooh. I think this, I'm not sure of his name, but this is from Lord of the Rings. No, The Hobbit, actually. I don't know his name, but I love that hook hand. Look how cool that hook hand is. Specially molded just for him, I think it is. And the headpiece, look at that. Such a cool design. I think has he got under torso printing? Because I know they did. Yes, he has. They didn't do this much back then. Such a cool design. I think has he got under torso printing? Because I know they did. Yes, he has. They didn't do this much back then. I really like they've given him that. Up on the head as well. Yeah, he's cool. I love the back print. This is actually a really detailed minifigure for the time. I really like that. Yeah, he was definitely in The Hobbit. But I haven't seen the films. I'm just reading the books at the moment. Hello, Stormtrooper. Here we... Oh, here you go, Stormtrooper. We have a Sand Trooper. Ah, yes, it is. That's right, isn't it? Azog. I think you're right, yeah. There, look, we've got the Sand Trooper here. I love the pauldron piece. This would be really good for custom figures. And this is probably my favourite style of the helmet. I think the newer double molded one is just too big and too bulky. I definitely prefer this one. Nice. Yeah, I really like this guy too. Hello, Carson Lego Studios. Yeah, I really like this helmet design. I think it's the best one. I wish they'd go back and redo this. I definitely think the torso printing should stay the same as they have in the new ones, but go back to this old helmet mold. Here we have, I think this is Legolas, one of the Legolas's. I don't, because I know he has two molds for the hairpiece. So there's one that comes out further, so you can put on a quiver, but this one does not have that. I love this bow piece, little ridges at the side. I think it's a long bow. Yeah. I think this is the Hobbit variant of him, not the Lord of the Rings variant. But I don't remember him in the book. Yeah. Nice figure still. Ooh, we have one of Darth Maul's Mandalorians here. He got the he got the Luke Skywalker treatment here. Again, he's got the same what's it called? Clone Wars printing. But look at that. Look at that design. Love the design on this helmet. Oh yeah, congrats, Stormtrooper. Yeah, he's cool. Now we have Frodo. I think this is the Hobbit, not Hobbit. This is when he was in Bag End Hobbit, before he went off to on the quest. So he's in his overalls here. He's cool. I like him. Yeah, they are really cool figures of Darth Maul and Mandalorians. I think I've got another one in here actually somewhere. Yeah. Let me see. Right there. I'll accept your challenge, Carson Lego Studios. Here's that. Where is he? It is. I do not know his name, but I do know he appeared in Attack of the Clones for like 5 seconds of screen time. It's got like a dinosaur head. What's his name actually? I can't remember his name. Ah, that's his name, Coleman. Okay, thank you, Stormtrooper. Of course he is. He only appeared for 5 seconds, but yeah, damn it, doesn't matter. I need to get. Hang on. Yes, he was very diplomatic of the minifigure. Yeah. Next up, I think we'll go for another Lord of the Rings figure here. Ooh, here he is. It's just an elf. I think this is an elf guard, but I love this spear piece. He's doing that. I think this came in another Hobbit set. It's got this back printing and double-sided head. Yeah, I like him a lot. Are these? Yeah, Joe, this piece back then was printed on the ears. I definitely think that if they do these now, they should be dual molded. Put that back on him. Here we have the Clone Wars robot leg Darth Maul. I love his arm printing. And this horn piece on top. I didn't have any of these. I now have 2. But I have the what's the first one called? In Phantom Menace Darth Maul. I have him, but I didn't have him until very recently. I love this figure. Oh, who are you missing, Carson? Yeah, he is a cool figure, isn't he, Stormtrooper? Next up is... I think this is Gandalf the White here. His cape. I love this beard and hair. This beard and hairpiece combination. He's got one of a standard head just underneath there. Yeah, I definitely think you should get a more detailed staff rather than just a stick. Yeah, he's cool. I like this figure a lot. Next up, of course, we have a P1 Battle Droid. Definitely think they should update this one so he can move his legs independently. And maybe just get like normal minifigure articulation. That the legs can move individually, the hands can rotate. I think that would be enough of an upgrade for the time being. Ah, so those I don't have those 2. They're expensive, I know, aren't they? The old version of Cad Bane. No, he's expensive. Yeah, he is. Definitely Stormtrooper. Yeah, so got another P1 Battle Droid there. Here we have a P1 clone realistic style. Back with the angry clone heads. I remember these when I was younger. Yeah, he's cool. Phase 1 is my favourite. What's your favourite phase of Clone Troopers? Here we have Elrond, his gold staff he has. I love the how it goes over the sides as well, and the crown on top. It's got double-sided face there. Printing on the back as well. Slot that back on. Yeah, I see what you mean, Stormtrooper. Here we have a Kashyyyk. I think this is the standard one. We didn't actually see on Kashyyyk, but I really like this one a lot. It's again angry clone head underneath, back printing on the torso, and I love the green visor. That's really a really good step up, in my opinion. I wish they could pull that back. Yes, they are. I have a lot more of these actually in here still. Ooh. I'm not sure what he is in Lord of the Rings. I've not got there just yet. He's got his flaming torch, his black hairpiece, and very muscular. Yeah, I wonder who he is. I'm not there yet in the books. Flaming torch. And then we have a Horn Company ARF Trooper here. I love ARF Troopers. I wish I had some more of these guys. I think he's got the wrong torso there, but I think that actually goes really well with the helmet. Yeah, that's really cool. I love these soldiers. That's a lot of ARF Troopers, Carson. Yeah, the ARF Troopers I think definitely deserved more screen time in the Clone Wars. Go off to the side. Ooh. Second Eagle. I love even back then they had the dual molded wings. I love that. I'll try and incorporate this into an animation soon. Yeah, he's cool. Then we have Guido's body. Not the head, just the body. That's really useful for custom figures. Notice that torso. I have the head somewhere. Not sure where yet. You have 12 bomb squad. How many bombs you got to disarm? Yeah. Definitely need to find the head for this figure. And then we have another Legolas. I think this one is from Helm's Deep set, actually. I love, again, this bow. I love this bow. He's got his... Yeah. Yeah, I love his torso printing. And again, I love their double-sided faces for them. Definitely think we should get more elven minifigures. Ooh. We have an Endor rebel here. And a camouflage gear. Same helmet. I love this helmet piece actually, that's really cool. Pop that on. Yeah, I love him. Well, I don't have to have said that a lot with figures, but the headpiece I think is really cool. And good for customs, this whole body. We have an Urukai soldier here. With this really awesome shield design. I also love how you can get the customization with the head from the face paint on the front to no face paint on the back. So you can make like customizations are really good with these figures. Even the back printing, I know lots of them had full body armor suits. And it's just good to get back printing. Yeah, again, another one. So we have a Mace Windu figure here. I think this is the old variant. I have two of the new variant. I think I'm going to make a Mace Windu clone army soon. Yeah, I think if Lego made him now, they'd give him the dual molded legs. Because he's just got like printing on the front at the time being. Pop it on the side. Ooh, Aragorn. I love his double-sided, double-coloured cape. I love that. I don't have any, I just normally use a red cape and then a black cape over the top. Shield design as well. Again, I think this is another Helm's Deep minifigure. Ooh, here we have a Kashyyyk proper ones you see in the film. Proper Kashyyyk Scout Trooper. Joe, I got 3 of these in a big bundle recently, and that was only, I didn't realise they came in the bundle, and I was only off, I got the bundle just before the one that I had ordered arrived. Yeah, he's cool. Ooh. Urukai Commander here, nice handprints. Again, you see what I mean? He's got that full body armor, so you can't see the printing underneath. The customization on it is just great. Next up, we have a Cato Nemoidian. I think it's a Cato Nemoidian guard. I love this, like, is it Conquistador hat piece? Hat piece. Love it. I agree. They are some of the, I think, the best Legos made. Looking at the new ones, I definitely prefer this old type. Definitely my favourite. Yeah, Cato Nemoidian's really cool, again with the back printing. And you wish you could get a double-sided face, but, you know, there's obvious reasons for that. And then we have... Ooh. Sam. I think this is, this is Frodo's best friend, Sam. It's two-side face. And again, with under, like, the cape, this looks really good on Clone Troopers, by the way. Under the cape, you can see he's even got back printing, which I really didn't expect Lego to be giving these figures back printing back then, but they really did blow me away with how good some of these Lord of the Rings minifigures are. Yeah, I think you don't have a helmet, assumingly because, you know, brittle brown. Buzz droid here. I love the printed domes again. And whatever, I think it's a zipline piece they use as the buzzsaw, which you can just clip on there. Oh, he's missing a leg. Yeah, he's cool. And this is very good because I have the Vulture droid he came with. And now they've got the new V19 Torrent, is it? Now that's come out, this will be perfect to pair alongside that. Ooh. Gandalf. I love this hat. I love these old witch and wizard hats. It was because I got one without a head. Yeah, I can see what you mean. You don't always expect minifigures now to come whole, do you, really, in bundles? Off to the side. Next up we have a B2 Super. Is it a B? No, it's not B2, is it? This is just a Super Battle Droid. I prefer the ones with the rocket launching arms. And I definitely think LEGO should bring back that mould for the new versions of these guys. I always get that confused. I always think it's a B. Yeah, it's B2. I always think it's a B2. But I always thought that, yeah. I always called them B2, but never knew they were actually called B2. Here we have another Frodo minifigure with his trusty sword. It's a dagger, actually, I think. Sting. He's got the more possessed looking, screaming face on the back. These capes do look so good on Clone Troopers. Oh, you have this one? Yeah, one of my favourites, actually. I know I've said that about a lot of figures, but seriously, just for the fact he's the main character in the book, I love this one. We have a Snow Trooper, one of the old ones. I really like how back then they were carrying on with like different molds. So the helmet is combined with the backpack. I really love that as a design. I don't know about the black head underneath. I think they should definitely replace that. But the backpack and headpiece combination is just one they definitely need to bring back. Next up is... I'm not sure who this is. I think it's... No, it's not Gloin. I think it's Oin, maybe? He's one of the dwarfs in Lord of the Rings. I'm not sure who he is. Yeah. But I love this huge beard piece they gave him. It's like combined with the hair. Again, he's got like really basic head, actually quite intricate headpiece, head prints. But it's just such a shame you can't see them under this big beard. It's like Hagrid. Now we have... just take these two out. We have a pilot B1 battle droid here. I think I have two of these already, but this will be the third to add to the collection. I love the printing, as you can see, just there. I need to get more variants of the B1 battle droid, otherwise it's just the standards. We also have a what's this? Geonosis battle droid right here. I love this colour scheme. I really love the Geonosian colours. Yeah, they're cool. Just look at these two. So we have a third Legolas here. This one's got a sword. I think we've already seen this one, so I'm just going to pop it off to the side. Here we have Boromir. So he's got... I love the face prints for Boromir. I think it captures him quite well. I haven't seen the film, so I've seen images from it. Yeah, he's really cool in my opinion. Also, they're in really good condition, all these figures. There's no hairline cracks anywhere. It's like great condition. I got these all in like a huge bundle recently. So I haven't been through them properly, but I've like seen the odd one. And then is Aegean Ocean. Do you know, if Lego was making this guy now, they should definitely keep this head design. But for these legs, do you know the like goat legs? Goat legs? Do you know which ones? Yeah. They came out in an Alien series. I think the Space CMF series they were in. They definitely need them. But other than that, his printing is fantastic. I wish he had the wings, but Geonosians didn't all have wings, did they? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely think they would look best on these guys. What company was it, say, that used it? Put it off the side. We have another elf here. I love the torso printing on all these and these dagger pieces. I recently bought one off Bricklink going, wow, such an intricate piece. And now I've got like 5 extra from this bundle. Again with the double side face and all. Yeah. Did he have the wings? No, I don't know. This one did have the wings. I don't think they all had the wings. I think they made 2 different variants. One with wings, one without wings. And yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense why I didn't have wings, Stormtrooper. Here we have the Old Republic troopers. I love their, like, this helmet design is so cool. And not to mention the legs, that orange printing can really make a fantastic custom 212 soldier. Also, if you look, they've got this little bit at the back, so it can like be placed like that, so it's popped up. But I love this, so this weird back design is really cool. Yeah, I've not heard of Mayday figs yet. It's a new one to me. And another dwarf, I'm not quite sure upon the name. I think he's meant to have a quiver, because as you can see, his hair juts out quite a bit at the back. Which I think lots of these Lord of the Rings torsos would do really well for Star Wars customs. And look, I think that one there would be a perfect, like, snowy environment torso. The sash across the middle as well. Ah, so this is Philly or Killy, yeah. I'm not sure, because I've not seen the films, so they all kind of just mash into one dwarf. Hey, Ollie. You alright? Here we have a commando droid. Yeah, I like the new gunmetal grey versions they're doing. What do you think of the new gunmetal greys, F1? I like the brown a lot still, but the gunmetal grey is definitely better. Well, I think. Ooh, here we have... Here we have another, I think this is a goblin from Lord of the Rings. See, yeah, look, again, these awesome double-sided faces. I think the new versions of this minifigure, just not as good as the old version. I just like, these are more scary as you can see, whereas the new ones have been turned into more of a cartoon. I still like them, but I just prefer the old ones. Yeah, I'm all good, Ollie. Here we have a second Elrond. The gold crown this time. It's cape. He's a Mordor orc. I thought he was just a goblin, because I know in the books they're described just like this guy. Yeah. The Elrond, anyway. Like, I really like the gold he's got going. That's really cool, in my opinion. Now we have an astromech droid. I don't know his name, but I think he's really cool just as a generic astromech to help pilot a ship or something. Also, that dome printing on this figure is so cool. I can go off and join the rest of the Star Wars figures. And then we have another Urukai soldier here. I love this shield design, it's just so cool. Yeah, the astromech I think is just perfect, like a background, one in mocks or in stop motions. But yeah, another Urukai orc. I love this shield design so much. Pop him off to the side now. And then is another ARF trooper here. I think he's the Rancor battalion. Yeah, I definitely love these ARF troopers a lot. ARF troopers. Yeah, this is... I love these figures a lot. I think they can also fit in very well with the realistic style and not just the animated style. I love also the top printing and all. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it could be quite easy to replace this arm, wouldn't it? I have to be careful now not to crack the torso. Here we have Le Golem. Galam. He's got like, I think he's got 2 rings. Pop that off to the side. He's got 2 rings here. It's like the head, which can actually be an improvement, unlike the orcs, in my opinion. I love the stud on top. It does somehow lots of these Lord of the Rings minifigures don't seem like Lego. They seem like if you, for example, you went out and you found one on the ground, lots of them don't seem like Lego. Like the shields, the helmets, they all don't seem like it. Yeah, he is, in my opinion, as well. Again, the like specially made arms just for him. He's just so cool. Also in like, the squatting position, the loincloth hanging as well. It's really cool. I love Gollum. Ooh, we have actually these 2 out actually. We have 2 more of the old snow troopers with the backpacks again. I found they can, if you get a tile, they can slide in there. So actually like functioning backpacks. Yeah. So now we have I think 5 of these guys. 2 I have elsewhere, and I have 3 over here. Now we have the Witch King. I love just some of these parts, just beyond me. Like the crown. Look at that crown. It doesn't look like what would be a minifigure excessively. And the cape with the holes in it. And this is actually a glow-in-the-dark head as well. So this figure, in my opinion, Lego just went all out for this figure. I love this tattered cape design. It's so cool. I wonder I don't know what set he came in actually. We'll look that up soon. See if I have any more figures or maybe rebuild the set from it. Yeah, he's cool. Actually, we'll just got this extra ring lying around. So we'll just give that over to Frodo. Now you can go back to guarding it. And now we have... Ooh, this is one of the Old Republic. I think they were Sith troopers at the time. I'm not sure what they're called now, but I think they're Sith troopers. I love this helmet design. It's just so cool. And I like Darth Vader torsos as well. They're really cool. Yeah, they are Sith troopers, because I know in the sequels they also made Sith troopers, but differently. So I was just checking I got that right. Yeah, I love these. I love these guys. I have got a black one. Maybe he's in here somewhere. Not sure yet. And then... Ooh, we have a Helm's Deep Guard here. With his awesome shield. And this, again, do you see what I mean by some of these parts not looking like Lego? Like, this helmet design does not... next up, we have another standard P1 realistic style clone here. I have two of the newer realistic style ones, but yeah, I definitely prefer the new versions of these guys. They're still really cool though. And then we have this guy is from The Hobbit. I know him very well. He's Bard the Bowman. He's got his like Qui-Gon Jinn like hairpiece here. He's got his one muddy face, one normal face, and again, like a Snow Planet Star Wars custom minifigure would be so great with this torso. Yeah, the Helm's Deep guards are so cool. And then we have, ooh, this is one that I customized a bit more. It's like a Sheik Trooper. So I gave him like the macros and this brown cape. Yeah, he is the guy who kills Smog. But look at it, look how cool this soldier is. Like, put him in a stop motion where he's in the jungle, he's in like Wookiees left behind. That would be so cool. And the cape, like, I love this cape. I love that cape design. And these helmets are so cool. I think he just looks perfect to lead these guys here. I think he's perfect commander of them. And then we have, hang on, 3 more. I'm not quite sure how many clones were in this bundle actually. We'll take a look at the end, I think. We have 3 more Helm's Deep guards here. So again, this guy I think is identical to the first one. But then we have these 2 archers who'd go up on the walls. Quivers and all. I think that, as you can see, they've got the normal bows from the long bows the yellows have. I love that like, chain links in his top, they're very cool. Expensive, really cool. Are they? I didn't realize they were that expensive. Yeah, and they're definitely cool figures to have. But I've noticed they're all, I think, from the same. Yeah, they're all from the same extension pack. Still got the ginger beards. Pop on that helmet. And pop on the side. Off the side. And then we have. We've got a Biff from Biff Band here. The head designs on some of these figures I love these alien head designs Lego came out with. They're so cool. Oh, we have what's his name? I think he's Foreign Oakenshield. Yeah, this is Foreign Oakenshield. He's in The Hobbit, and he becomes king of the mountain at the end. Yeah, the Biffs are really cool figures. I think was there a Sith Biff at one point? That could be a cool challenge to try and recreate him in a short. Yeah, Foreign Oakenshield here. I love the hair designs they gave so many of these Lord of the Rings minifigures. Yes, unfortunately, sadly, he does die. Oh, I remember reading that and I was like, oh no! Yeah, he's a cool figure now. Oh, and here. Ah, yeah, Darth Tyrannus. Is it Teniboros? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that. Yeah, he's a cool figure now. Definitely want to try making one of him. And then we have another Snow Trooper, but with the newer designed helmets and the backpack made of the pieces. And the waist cape. Back when LEGO did give us waist capes. You know, in my opinion, though, with waist capes, they should definitely bring them back, but also carry on with the printed ones. So you've got the printing and the real waist cape on the outside. I think that would boost them so much. Yeah, I think you do. The Hobbit is a great book. I'm not quite sure about the films, but I definitely know that a book is very good. That's another Snow Trooper, so that was, yeah, I think that's 6, or was it 5 Snow Troopers now? And then we have, I'm going to take out these 2 orcs. We've got these 2 more orcs with these, I love this axe piece. That's just really cool. And the hair with the ears. And if you look, the piercings, the rings they have all around their faces. They both got that. Oh, look, they've still got even, Lego still does this thing. They've got no pupils. I hadn't realised that before, like the new Darth Maul and stuff, they've got their no pupils. I guess it adds to the scary thing. So Teen Bruss is how I meant to say it. Okay. Thank you, Storm. I love your most recent animation, Storm. I think that was really cool. So smooth as well. And then... ooh, here we go. The Mouth of Sauron. I love this spiky helmet. Again, like some of these pieces, you can see what I mean. They don't look like Lego. Some of these pieces are just so cool, like the mouth, and even they gave him back of the head printing. That's so cool. I remember getting this bundle and reaching into a bag full of the Lord of the Rings minifigures and just reaching and pulling him out as the first guy. That was so cool. Hello, Marvel. You right? Tenebras. Okay, Tenebras. Not much, Marvel. How about you? We'll take out this quick handful of the Star Wars figures to sort through. Pop them off to the side. So here we have, I think, yeah, that's another commando droid. So we can now go with our other commando droid. I love these commando droids, but I'm looking forward to picking up those gunmetal grey ones. And here we have, I think this is Dooku's pilot, with the same kind of head design. Oh, cool. So how long do you reckon you've got left to film of... well, how long do you reckon you've got left to film, Marvel? Here we have another Yoda, again, Clone Wars style. Yeah, I agree, Scott. Yoda. So how long have you got left of the filming for Rise of Dracula? Yoda. So how long have you got left of the filming for Rise of Dracula, Marvel? Hey Cal. Here we have a Luke Skywalker right here. I think we've also got Dak to go with him. He's cool. Ooh, Christmas Jango Fett. I wish Lego kept doing these Christmas figures. Like again, this helmet is so cool to now have 2 because we have normal Jango Fett and this Jango Fett. I have about 1 to 2 minutes left filming, but it's probably oh, that is the thing, isn't it? No, Marvel, when you animate, it takes, you think like, yeah, it's like a 5-minute thing, and then you're sat there until the sun's rising already. You're like, I was up since 12 o'clock at night. Yeah, I wish Lego carried on with these Christmas themed ones. And we have just 2 more. It's like Geonosian. Oh, it's Geonosian Commander battle droid actually. and just a normal B1 again. We'll just quickly pick up one more Lord of the Rings, then we'll head over to other Star Wars figure I have here. So this is what that must be 4th Legolas here. This is like the main. This is how he looks throughout the whole book and film, I think. The green robes, the bow and quiver, and you see this is that hairpiece I mentioned earlier. It juts out more at the back, so he can fit over his quiver. He's cool. I love that figure. Yeah, I know, staying up doing animations takes so long. Like, I've been working on, maybe it's like a 3-minute long video, but I've been working on it for so long now. It's not yet anywhere near done. I don't think I'm halfway there yet. Yeah, I guess they do kind of still do the Christmas ones with the jumpers, but yeah, I just prefer these, like, Santa Claus ones. The holly on the side and stuff. But here we have the exclusive to the book, White Boba Fett. It's 9 minutes long so far. Cool. I really can't wait to see that. White Boba Fett here. And he has the non-angry clone head. It's so weird because this bundle was a complete surprise to me. And my brother said to me the day before I got this, I think he said he really wishes he had this figure when he was younger. But it's like, wow, it's next day, it's already here. Wow, it's the next day, it's already here. Indeed, Ollie. Ollie. Indeed. Here we have, I think this is Gloin from Lord of the Rings. I don't think he's in The Hobbit. But again, the helmets, they look at that helmet design. And the beard and the axe, just wow. Old Lord of the Rings minifigures, in my opinion, were so great. Just so great. Like the mustache detailing and the hairs, it's just so cool. So cool. I think this one actually did come from Helm's Deep as well as all of the other figures so far. So there's another Helm's Deep one to add. Yeah, it's such. That's what I mean, Marvel. Some of the old printing was just so cool. They do. I hadn't realised just how cool they were until I got this bundle. Here we have another Kashyyyk Scout Trooper. Scout Trooper? I guess they're clone troopers still. I guess they're not Scout Troopers. The green visors on them, just chef's kiss. Here we have a commando droid, so he can now command all the others. The printing, I think, is great. Which I hope that we get a updated version of the commander. Like, we've got the updated version of the standards. I hope we get the updated commander. Oh, what do you guys think of the new Star Corps battle pack? That's a very soon pickup for me. We have Anakin, Clone Wars style there. Again, like, no back printing for him, but he was released about the same time as these Lord of the Rings minifigures, and they have back printing. Like, wow. I like the battle pack, definitely getting it. Yeah, I really. Do you like the new pauldron designs, the new rangefinders? They're so cool. I think the pauldrons and rangefinders just in themselves is a reason to pick up that set. Again, like, I think we could have got a double-side face for him. My first Anakin minifigure, actually. And here we have Bilbo Baggins from The Hobbit. This is young Bilbo Baggins. So he's got screaming face and a normal face. I love his top printing. The ascot and the buttoned up shirt and stuff. Even, again, back printing. That was just so ahead of its time. What is pockets? What is in his pockets? I can't see anything in his pockets. No, I can't see anything in his pockets there. Then we have, just take out 2 of these. Here we have an ARC Trooper. Now this guy is so cool. And the helmet, the whole helmet design, I think is really cool. Oh yeah, he's the quote from Gollum. Yeah, sorry, that one skipped my mind. Cloth shoulder pauldrons and waist cape will be great for customs. Yeah, he's cool. And then we have another bomb squad here. It's just actually shocked me, the orange moulded helmet. Yeah, I think it's just quite good now just to have him. Without the cloths, he's still really cool. Cloths now are just, I think, good for customs. Yeah, he's cool. I love him. And then we have another like standard Kashyyyk trooper here. No helmet holes. Now, this is probably a very big hot take here, but I prefer clone troopers with the helmet holes just for the fact you can customize them so much. Like, you can't give this guy a visor, and with the new ones you can. It's just, I feel with the Phase 2 there's so much more customization with the helmet holes. It's my overall opinion. Yeah, I know lots of people say they don't like it, but I see what you mean. It's just one of those things that I do like. It's better aesthetically, like looking at it from straight on, it is better without the helmet holes. But with the helmet holes, just so much customization is opened up there. And then we have a 5th Legolas with another longbow. I have to say, the novelty of Legolas's has kind of worn off. Ooh, hang on, this is a Legolas. And let me just... Now it is a legless Legolas. Pop those back on. So many Legolases. And then we have... Let's see who we've got here. We have... I think this is Chief Chirper. The Ewok. I love like this headdress he's got. The Ewok minifigure mold, in my opinion, is so cool. I love the Ewoks and like the bag he's got. Really cool. Really cool. Oh, have you guys seen Ezra's Imagination's Brothers in the Jungle trailer? It's the shaman. Okay. It was just a theory I had. It's a funny theory I had for that. It's the Ewoks in the jungle. Then we have here, we have an 80 pilot, the old version again. It's weird to have it in white. I have one of... Oh no, you got Ewok correct actually, Marvel. Agreed. They're vicious little things. Yeah, 80 pilot's quite cool. Of the logos, they give it up in the corner. I love those. Pop him over to the side. And we have to have another furball Chewbacca. It's weird how they haven't really updated the Chewie designs. It's weird how they haven't updated that, but I like it anyway. And then we have next, I'm just going to reach in. Yeah. Here we have another Urukai soldier. The shield again. Oh, the clones are doomed if they're in the forest. Weird that they're stronger than humans. Didn't know that. Fun fact for Star Wars. Hey, you should make a post about that actually on your community. Love the Urukai soldiers. And then we have, here he is. I knew I had another one of him in here somewhere. Another Sith Trooper with like a Darth Vader torso design. Like the black, is that? No, like that's so cool. I love these. You know, like some Star Wars figures are just so cool. Yeah, I put him off to the side. And then we have, just take out those two. Another two Urukai soldiers. Try to make a video actually on all my Lord of the Rings figures. That could be quite interesting. Put to the side. Yeah, I think their helmet designs are just so cool. And then we have another Darth Maul Mandalorian here with the gun. I think it's gunmetal grey jetpack. The designs, everything is just so great. So that's two Darth Maul Mandalorians, which is really cool, and they can go well with the Darth himself. Well, the Maul himself. And then we have another Urukai captain here, Prince. I do think if Lego to Lego fight more now, it should be the shape of the claw. But I guess they're trying to stick more with the realism of the films. The helmet, I just love these. All around, I love the Lord of the Rings designs. Like this helmet is so cool. The big frill at the back. Like, I think they just get them so spot on. Yeah. And next up we have a Horn Company captain. I think it's a captain here. Or he might just be a standard, I'm not sure. Yeah, the head prints on here, guys, are cool. I do have a new Captain Rex, Ollie, but I don't have the original Captain Rex. But actually my Captain Rex I have is misprinted. His cheeks aren't fully printed on. Yeah, I love these guys. Like, the printing just inside the cheek bits are really cool. Again, with the whole animated style. Pop the helmet back on. I have a question for you. Who do you prefer? Ollie and Storm? Who do you prefer? Captain Rex or Commander Cody? Here we have Dane Ironfoot from Lord of the Rings. Again, do you see what I mean by these helmets? They're just so cool. They don't look like Lego at all. The frill piece, especially on the back, and the gold printing. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, but, you know, like, say you've watched... Yeah, I love this helmet, it's really cool. I love this figure because of that. Yeah, but, yeah. So then we have here, we've got... Oop. 2 more Biff from the Biff band. Yeah, I agree with you, Ollie. I prefer Rex. And then we have another elf woman here with her dagger. And this dagger piece is so cool again. And the hair designs. And the double-sided face. I just love these new Lord of the Rings minifigures. I have never truly appreciated how cool the Lord of the Rings minifigures are. I love the books, but I've never appreciated how great the figures are. And then we have, just reaching to gather a handful of Star Wars ones, a animated style P1 clone here, like a black head underneath. Again, I still prefer the realistic style. I don't mind these guys, but, you know, personal preferences. Then we have a kid Boba Fett here. This torso would be perfect for making, like, cadets for Clone Wars if I ever made a Camino stop motion or something. Oh, I know, unfortunately don't have Jeff. It is on the list to pick up though. Joe, before I even knew of your channel's existence, I had named one of my custom clone troopers Jeff. I recently changed it now to Jack. Yeah, I love the shock trooper designs. Here we have another bomb squad. Perfect bomb. Yeah, I love the shock trooper designs. Here we have another bomb squad. Perfect bomb squad. And here we have another Kashyyyk trooper. Oh, wrong head. Oh well. Love him. The green visors on these guys are just so cool. I like the mold, the colours on the legs, and knee pads and stuff. I did. Yeah, it's one of those things you name them and then go, oh, he's already done that. And then we have here another like Mordor orc. Scary face prints back. These would be perfect for like Halloween customs. I love the cloth showing through the armour. So, I was going to ask a question actually. Ooh, have any of you guys got like a serious stop motion in the works or anything? Ooh, that's perfect for actually custom Darth Gibeus there. Ewok. Yeah, if I gave him a cape and a red lightsaber, I reckon that'd be a perfect custom Darth Gibeus there. And then we have another B1 Battle Droid Geonosian. Here we have, just take another handful of these. Here we have another orc. This one's got face paint, like loincloth, like beaded necklace and stuff. Yeah, you're working on Rise of Dracula, aren't you? Cool, cool. I'm trying to work on a zombie Star Wars one at the moment. And then we have, let's put this guy. And we have Dak here, who is in the Snow Spear with Luke in Empire Strikes Back. Yeah, he's quite cool. I love the helmet design. He's cool. Thanks, Storm. Then we have one of these dudes. I think I have 2 of them actually. Yeah, I do have 2 here. So they've got like the face paint on. As you can see, I love the bones, even like the spine. So you can see the spine decoration on the back. Back head printing still. We've got like the screaming face paint, wrinkled forehead. Like, look at the bones on his cloths. That's really cool. They're both really cool. I'll set them off to the side, and we have another orc here with this weird hairpiece, which I've never seen before. That'd be good for more customs. He's really cool with the face paint again. And now quickly reach over and grab some Star Wars figures, because I think we're down to our last... Yeah, coming close to the end of the stream now. We have another standard P... Yeah, coming close to the end of the stream now. We have another standard P1 realistic style. All the armor still. I think these all came from that ATTE, along with the Coleman Jedi. Here we have an old old scout trooper. The helmet, you know, like sometimes you see old Lego and think Lego doesn't do it any better than they used to. But this, it definitely needed replacing. Like, this guy, he needed to be replaced. The printing's not bad on him, it's just the helmet. Big figures, cool details. Yeah, I prefer the new Scout Trooper. I definitely want to, I've put on custom arms onto him recently, actually. I think he looks a lot better with custom arms. And here we have an old 501st one. He's got the animated style in the two clones was until I got this figure. Yeah, he's really cool to add to the collection. I have a lot of 501st soldiers actually. I want to expand to, like, the Star Corps. I want to expand more on them. I have another Elf Guard. Hello, Spicy Bricks. You right? Hey, Spicy Bricks, you're back up to #1 in the leaderboard. We have another one of him. He's just... I love this dark red pattern he's got going. Like the smiling face rather than the other. Yeah, he's cool. And then we have... Reach in here and pick up another one of... Take out another one of him. Here we have an old commander. Old commander. I like how they gave him a lighter coloured visor from the standards, as you can see. Yeah. I definitely prefer the new ones when they had the darker yellow. Then, yeah, there is a lot of money worth here. Here he is, putting off to the side again. And then we have another Mordor orc. These are probably my favourite variants of the orcs. The ball and chain. Bye, Storm. Thanks for tuning in, man. Bye. Thanks for tuning in, Storm. Bye. Yeah. I'm just reading the books, actually, on the Lord of the Rings minifigures, but they are another Old Republic trooper here. It's cool. I love these guys. I definitely prefer clone troop. Question, actually. Who do you prefer, clone troopers or the Old Republic troopers? I don't know. Hang on, actually, we'll just... no, leave it. Yeah, they're really cool. I love them. Yeah, agreed, actually, I prefer clones from the Old Republic. And then we'll go here and pick up... What was this? This is our last Lord of the Rings minifigure. Here he is. He was... I think he came from not Mines of Moria, Helm's Deep. So I've got... Yeah, I have every minifigure from Helm's Deep in that case. With the printing on the torso, the face paints and the metal mask. So he's the one because my brother showed me the scene recently where he runs at the wall with the bomb, and the bomb explodes. Do you have a weird Gollum? Yes, I do have Gollum. Here he is. I love the mold and printing I gave him. Like the alien-looking guy. Which one's the alien one? Do you mean where's he gone? This one. Yeah, he's cool. And then we're down to our last 3 minifigures now, and then I'm gonna probably turn off the stream. So here we have Han Solo with the old hairpiece. Which I wish they brought back this hairpiece. It's been around for so long. I don't think that Han should keep it, but it's just good for like city characters. Everything about Han has pretty much stayed the same over the years, except this hairpiece. There we go. Probably on the side you can sit with Chewie. And then we have, this is an Old Republic Commander, I think it is here. That's perfect for like a Coruscant guard custom. He's got like a machete up in his sash there. 2 pistols. Yeah. Do you know what I'll do? Tomorrow I'll make a post about a custom Coruscant guard using this torso. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. And I think we're down to our last figure here now. It's been really fun doing this stream. Last figure is a P1 animated style clone trooper. He's got the wrong head. I think that's a Harry Potter head actually. Yeah, he's really cool. Yeah. So that's all the minifigures. So is there anything anyone wants to say in the stream before I go? Yeah, clones and droids are really cool. Perfect for like a fight. Clones definitely win. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream in like a minute now. Yeah, it's been really fun doing this stream. I don't think I'll be doing any more now because they're upping the age limit on doing live streams. So I don't know if I'll be able to do any more. Hopefully I will. Hopefully. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everyone. See ya. Bye. Thank you for tuning in. Bye. Yes, bye.